Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. Today we are going to solve this question which says, which among the following is or are followed during artificial breeding? Option A, artificial insemination only. Option B, superovulation and embryo transplantation. Option C, MOET and selection of good breed. Option D, all of this. So let us understand the question. It says, which among the following is or are followed um, during artificial breeding? First of all, we have to understand like what is the meaning of artificial breeding. Artificial breeding. What do you mean by that? Artificial breeding is nothing but the controlled breeding. Okay, controlled breeding. How is controlled breeding done? Here, the animals are not allowed to mate. Instead, there is artificial insemination which is involved here. So the semen from the desired male is collected. Okay. Semen having desired male, that means the male is having good characteristic, desired characteristics. So from that male, the semen is collected. So semen, of course, it will have the sperms or the male gamete, and this will be artificially injected into female uterus. Female uterus. Okay. Now this what will happen? So this is by what? This is called as artificial. This process called as artificial insemination. Insemination. So artificially it will be introduced in the female uterus. But before that, these female uterus will be treated with the hormones which is called as FSH, that is follicle stimulating hormone. And because of that, what will happen? These will be these will be produced more number of ova. Okay, that is they will be produced more number of ova. So usually they'll produce one ova. So they may produce up to 8 ova, 6 to 8 ova. Okay, 6 to 8 ova, or even you can say 4 to 8 ova. It depends on the number. Okay, depending upon the breed. But this process of production of more number of ova or multiple ova is called as superovulation. Superovulation. Okay, so this has to be precisely done, because once the females have been treated with the FSH hormone, then semen is injected into your uterus. Okay, and then what will happen? It will fertilize. It will get the eggs will get fertilized, and then the embryo will be transferred to a surrogate mother. So the female which is used here for the superovulation is called as the genetic mother. Genetic mother. Okay, mother. And further, the embryo will be transferred. So this will be fertilized and embryo will be formed after the insemination. So embryo will be transferred into surrogate mother. Surrogate mother for further development. Now you can see that the fertilization is happening in the genetic mother, whereas the development is happening in the surrogate mother. That is what happens in case of artificial breeding. Okay, this is happening in case of the animals. Okay, this is done in animals, especially in the dairy management. Okay, so let us see. Option A says artificial insemination only. Yes, artificial insemination is done, but not only. Okay, so we will rule it out. Option B says superovulation. So this is done. Artificial insemination is there, but it's mentioned only. So that means we cannot choose option only A, right? Okay. So let us see. Option B says superovulation and embryo transplantation. Yes, that is also done. Okay, because as I told you, the female is treated with FSH hormone, that is follicle stimulating hormone, which will induce the production of more number of ova. Then option C says MOET. What is MOET? ET is nothing but multiple ovulation embryo transfer. So this is what has happened, right? Multiple embryo have been formed here. Multiple ova have been formed here, and that is how the embryo will be produced. Like after fertilization, embryo will be developed, and further that embryo will be introduced in the surrogate mother. Okay, so that is absolutely right. What is MOET? MOET is nothing but multiple ovulation, and embryo transfer. Embryo transfer. So as I told you that the ovulation happens in the genetic mother and the embryo development will be happening in the surrogate mother. And then selection of good breeds. So once the offsprings are formed, among them good breeds are selected. Okay. Now, option D says all of these. Yes. So all of these are involved. Okay. So that should be the right answer. So let us conclude the answer. The answer is option B. So I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.